I really like that. Hello, friend. So glad that you're here today. I always am. It is a beautiful, sunshiny March day. Speaking of March, did you know that today's video is part of Make It March? What's Make It March? Well, if you're not familiar with that yet, let me tell you just a little bit. Make It March is a collaboration where a few of us YouTubers get together and show all of you how we like to use our canned goods. We are making meals with our canned goods. Lisa over at Sutton's Days is our host. So Lisa has been hosting this collaboration for a few years now because back in January, you probably knew about this collaboration called Canuary, where we all make canned goods for our pantries. But so many people, so many of all of you ask us, what do you do with it once you make it? So here we are in March, Make It March, just to show you exactly what we like to do to inspire you for a few new recipes for your family. And of course, Lisa thought, why wouldn't we want to take this up a notch and make this a little more fun and a little more exciting and offer you guys a gift for coming and watching all of our videos. There will be a drawing for a new 4 jars canner at the end of the month over on Lisa's channel. So if you don't know who she is, make sure you go check her out, like, subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss out on your chance to win. How do you enter? Well, you watch all of the videos. With the special logo, Make It March logo, there'll be a playlist over on Lisa's channel. You want to make sure that you're leaving honest, heartfelt, and genuine comments because technology's smart and they know when you're copying, pasting, or leaving simplistic things like yum. Back in January, I showed you how to make Chipotle beef for tacos. So we're going to make lettuce wrap tacos today. I am just so glad that I have a well-stocked pantry because life's been pretty busy already just this first few days of March. And I am hungry, my hubby's hungry, and I didn't have time to make us anything, stand at the stove for a very long time. So I went to the pantry. I've got my Chipotle beef taco meat that we made together back in January. I've got some Chow Chow, lettuce, creme fraiche, and some Queso Fresco. And we're going to make lettuce wrap tacos. Come on in. Let's do this. First thing I want to do is go ahead and turn on my heating element. And then I'm going to take my 4 jars jar opener. And I'm going to go ahead and pop that seal. Did you hear that? Oh, I wish you could smell. Using a plastic, not metal utensil, I'm going to pour out all of our meat, veg, and juices. And all we need to do is just warm this up. Everything's been cooked through and is really a ready meal. I just want to warm up the meat and melt down any fat. So I'll put this off to the side. Next, I have a head of iceberg lettuce. I'm just going to kind of peel off these outside pieces that don't look as pretty. Put them off to the side for the chickens. And then carefully we will peel off enough for the farmer and I to have a meal. I'll take these over to the sink and we're going to give them a quick little rinse. Now, if you have a salad spinner that's large enough, go ahead and just use that and put these in there. But today, I don't want to do that because I've already kind of broken one of them and I want to leave them intact. So we're going to use paper towels. I'm just going to lay them out. And then we're going to gently roll them up. And set them off to the side to dry. Stir our meat. I'm kind of going with a walking taco vibe, but not exactly. I have taken my lettuce wraps and I put them on a plate. The meat is boiling, so I'm going to shut it off. Oh, it smells so good in here. Ooh, yes, please. Don't need that to continue heating, so I'll pull it off to the side. Now I'll just start assembling our lettuce wrap tacos. I chose the romaine lettuce because it kind of makes, you know, a little taco boat. So I've got myself a slotted spoon, and I'm going to start out by putting a little bit of meat and sauce, not much sauce, in each of our little boats, just like that. Kind of spread that out a bit. We like lots of meat. Now, if you don't want chunks of meat, you can actually mush your meat with your spoon, and it's going to be more like a shredded taco, but we kind of like having the chunks. Just do whatever texture you prefer. And now we've got our little boats assembled. I've got some homemade Queso Fresco cheese, and we're just going to put that right on top of that meat, and it'll kind of melt a little bit. Next, we have some Chow Chow. I do not have a video for this, but there is a recipe found in one of the Ball books. So if I remember which book that is, I will make sure to point that out in the description box below. Go ahead and pop that seal. And then I'm going to reach in. And I just love adding a little bit of this in there instead of any other sort of salsa. This is the relish of choice. It's got peppers and cabbage and carrots. I don't even remember what all is in there. Mustard seed. It's sweet, so it's going to kind of tame down some of that heat that we have from our chipotle pepper, and it gives a little extra crunch that we just really enjoy. Lastly, creme fraiche. So this is basically just a runnier sour cream. Little stir, and I'm just going to kind of drizzle that on there. Now, if you are one who likes heat, this would be a good time to add in maybe some of the homemade taco sauce that I made, or hot sauce, or maybe add a little Cholula to the creme fraiche. Just a matter of a few minutes, lunch is served. Lettuce tacos. Yummy. I cannot wait to do a quick little taste test. Okay, here it is. Let's see how we did. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and break this apart, make it a little easier to eat. Now, I am not one to like heat, and I really like that. There is just the tiniest bit of a kick in here, but nothing too crazy, especially when we add in that extra relish and the creme fraiche and the cheese. It just kind of balances it out. If you're someone who likes lots of heat, I might suggest that you add that on the top. Maybe that homemade taco sauce that we made together back in January. Let me know if you give this a try. Bye for now, friends.